Well, everybody, this is Steve D9 Games bringing you the Timber Sprout 5, Episode 9. So, you remember last time they were in the tavern? They had rescued their party members and made their way to Hoden Bay, limping and bleeding in. And they made some bad rolls, had to mix in with the Thieves Guild, got beat up and kicked out of the tavern. So, they spent the night out in the streets, didn't get very good sleep. They did not get a long rest, so they're still hurting. But Edward happened to roll 9-9. He got enlightened on his test of faith, so that buffed up his heal. He's able to get Bastion and Sam healed up, and then they were able to take a long rest eventually here at Ezra's place. So they bullied one of the townsfolk into giving him some information and tips on the whereabouts of Ezra. Ezra is an icon in Hoden Bay, as opposed to Timber Sprout and their committee of elders. Hoden Bay does things a little bit different. There's a couple different factions running around. Of course, the Thieves Guild, but Ezra's so respected that they pretty much come to him with any situations and he'll make a decision. So Timber Sprout 5 has definitely stumbled across an awesome ally here. So Ezra welcomes them warmly. He tells them stories all night long and into the next day about their family and their history here in Hoden Bay, because as you know, that's where they traveled from to found Timber Sprout. So this is Ezra's place. You can see his troll buddy there. Doesn't look friendly, but he is. And there's the Timber Sprout 5. Blake, Edward, Rupert, Bastion, and Sam. So, one thing leads to another. Then they're able to have a couple of their artifacts and interesting items analyzed by Ezra. Ezra lets Sam know that his blade is cursed. And that's the one that's been talking to Sam. Sam says, thanks for your opinion, but I like it and I'm going to keep it, which is fine. And Bastion had come across a shield that has magical powers, almost like a mini bag of holding. So this shield has, you can almost just put things in the back of it and it'll disappear into like a extra dimensional space. But it has a limit. It's not a bag of holding. He likes to keep things in there like little handmade bombs that he collects so he can pull them out and throw them. Anyway, so we made it to Ezra's place. Another thing they did, Ezra introduced the group to, and I don't have a fig for this, but we role played it. Off at the end of his place, there's and it goes a little bit underground, is a cavern where a copper dragon visits and communicates with Ezra the wizard. So, yep, Timber Sprout 5, they made it to Hoden Bay, they made it to Ezra. They had some of their items analyzed, they had a long rest, everything's cool, and they eventually take here in Hoden Bay, under the care and mentorship of Ezra, off-season. So this was their first off-season. They just needed to. Their heels were way down. Brutal. So, yeah, they were able to take an off-season here and learn a few things. And as you know, Edward enlightened on his test of faith, so he's able to custom create, basically intensifying his relationship with his deity. Don't remember, it's been a couple years since we ran this campaign. I don't remember what deity he chose, but he definitely bumped that up to a higher level and created himself a custom heal. I think the first time, because it was a test of faith, he didn't really want to just bump or make ease on his heal or give him another tier of heal. I think he decided that he had ease on test of faith rolls, which bumps up whatever you're doing tier by 1. So that was that. They finally made it, and that is that for the 9th chapter of the Timber Sprout 5. Till next time, peace.